Hello, everyone. My name is Noel Montestioca, and the brand that I chose to research and look into is Adidas for our Marketing 151 class. Marketing. Adidas has been around for quite some time, and they are no stranger to this industry. And they clearly know how to market their stuff, and it's very, very eye appealing. But right off the back, some of the things that I would recommend to their top management are just things from the amount of outreach they can make through their social media. I believe that they could do much more, and that's something I will go into a little bit later, but also just their appearance of what an active lifestyle could look like. Just the amount of celebrity endorsers and partners they have, and the amount of positive changes they can make. But going straight into that with their social media usage, it was actually really surprising to see what kind of differences their different social media platforms played, just per se for their Instagram and Twitter. Instagram is something that has about 17.4 million followers, whereas Twitter we see drastically much lower, 3.3 million followers. And you can see the way that it is such creative content that is driven, and it's almost like campaigns as to what they're marketing, and it's beautifully done. Whereas their Adidas content is much more general advertisements, and I really feel as if they could really up this up, like get these numbers up, with just using this platform as a different kind of take. And I know that they have a lot of different handle names as well, like Adidas customer service and this and that. But I guess this main account is utilized as something just to further market. But I really think they could push themselves with the way that they utilize their Twitter. But as far as their landing pages go, it's very easy and user-friendly to navigate through these. You can see all these subcategories automatically drop down when you're scrolling, just putting your mouse right over the titles and subtitles. And even when you're on the main page, they have a what's trending area, and just little incentives, and it makes a much more friendly user environment that encourages customers to come back. As far as their digital advertising goes, like I mentioned before, I believe I would really hit home on that social media aspect. They seem to really know their target audience, and what kind of people tend to appeal towards this brand. It is a active lifestyle brand and a sports brand, so they typically do have content driven that are activewear, and it's something that I have always been a fan of, and Adidas does make really great quality clothes, and I think just knowing that and having such a large following, you really could go a long way already with just $1,000 budget. Just having ad targeting towards your target audience. As far as the target for marketing, um, that typical customer that I really see would be a lot of the millennials, where we have, a typical like Brad who, could just be a college kid, and he, goes to the gym here and there, but, he enjoys Adidas apparel and their activewear just because they're comfortable and this and that. And who knows, this could also be a Brad who, has different interests of Adidas, but, could take more so like that fashion, forward and less of a sports. But there's definitely an audience everywhere for Adidas, but it typically does intend to be more towards the millennial driven era. The way that their website is set up, I think, really, really favors search engines, and helps really get people to end up on these pages. When you just look up, it can be something as simple as a running shoe. Adidas is constantly one of the first things that pops up, and it will redirect you to a page just like this. And so I think they're really utilizing those optimal keyword targets that people tend to search for so often, especially when you just are looking for something as simple as a good pair of running shoes, and the first thing you see is Adidas, and Adidas being such a trusted brand and website, and it has that sense of familiarity, really helps kind of bring that even further forward. And like I mentioned in the first blog post, the usability of the site is straightforward, and it's easy to find categories and topics and subtopics, and so it's something that you can really just browse through too. But overall, I do really enjoy this brand, and I think that they have a lot to offer, and I can see this brand continuing to grow. But all in all, thank you for watching this, and I hope I was able to give a little insight onto this Adidas marketing, and thank you for watching.